Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am super excited to share this awesome video that I compiled with Podium One Racing at the PRI show over in Indianapolis just recently. This is one of the most incredible events where all types of racing companies, engineers, people who truly appreciate motorsport come together, share these incredible technologies and advancements with really just trying to make the racing industry as a whole a better place. Sim racing is also a huge part of that. And if you guys haven't already noticed, this is where sim racing and real racing is really taking a turn for the better. We're seeing how it can be used with professional drivers like Morey, Austin Jur, and Tony Kanaan. All of these guys utilize sim racing as a vital tool to actually help them in their advancement and create better lap times, make them better on the track, and just be able to use this as a useful tool. Podium One Racing last year actually had a booth that was only about, and I only say only, but it was about 80 by 120 or 80 by 20. And this year, they're nearly double that with a 120 foot by 20 foot booth, and it is absolutely insane. They had every type of manufacturer, distributor there. We had Cubic, we had VPG, we even had a Radical in the booth, which was absolutely incredible. But more importantly, we had a couple of race car drivers, Morey first, that I'm going to basically put him into a rig here. We're going to be testing some meta haptics as well as the Cubic motion system as well. And then we'll move over to Austin Jur and we'll get some actual thoughts with him as well with the McLaren Asher Wheel GT4. Super excited to share that with you guys here as well, so stay tuned.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Podium One Racing. This is the 120 by 20 foot booth here, and we're gonna show you a little bit around what's going on here at the Podium One booth. Much larger than last year. Last year was a 20 by 80 booth, which was about half the size of what they had here. But yeah, let's talk about some of these rigs, some of the manufacturers that are also here, and let's check it out.
So yesterday
we're gonna go shotgun down the row here. So we have the Fanatec system right here. Really nice. Tons of adjustability on this one. You can go from F1 to GT. That's one thing I really like about the adjustability, is that you can change the driving style on these. So that's one of my favorite things about these. I'm gonna be doing a review on this Porsche Cup wheel in the next 2 weeks. So I can't talk too much about it because you guys will see here in the next couple of weeks. Again, Vero Motion, 3 DOF, champion system, 4 inches of travel. One of the most cost-effective options for motion that you can put onto your rig at the moment. Literally, this is a plug-and-play solution for actually just getting motion, and one of the best solutions for that. VPG wheel, we have an F1 style same-out reg right here. Super nice. On a 45-inch LG curved screen, 2K OLED, super awesome. Have a smaller version, budget-friendly rig. So if you want to get into sim racing, you don't have tens of thousands of dollars or even thousands on thousands of dollars, this is a good option to actually get into sim racing. If you like it, you can kind of build off of this. Again, save-out seat, save-out sim rig, very basic, entry-level basic setup. And then, of course, we go from the extremely basic setup that we have here to one of the most intricate, insane systems on the planet that I've also tested by Cubic as well. Absolutely insane. Also has the Cubic system belt tensioner on it as well. Absolutely insane. Look up underneath here. So insane. All these different actuators have a response time of less than 1 millisecond. So every time he hits a curb and a bump, everything like that, you're able to feel that through the chassis. And the really cool thing about this one, it has 12 inches of travel. Most of these systems maybe have 4 or 5 or 6 inches. This has 12 inches of surge, and it's crazy. Another really awesome option is the Gizmo option. This is a 4 DOF. Again, super amazing option. Sensit haptics on this seat as well. It's all integrated within the seat. There's 14 different actuators, so there's a few underneath the seat, a few in the back that give you relevant information that communicates effectively. If you're going over a left side of the curb, right side of the curb, it'll light up your left side of the body and vice versa. Super awesome. They also have their new seat, which I'll be reviewing here in the next couple of weeks as well. So we also have Radical, the SR3 here as well. Super awesome. Check out the interior of this thing. All carbon fiber. Got the steering wheel. Super nice. I actually got to drive one of these. One of the most insane experiences. If you're trying to get into real car racing, it doesn't look super intimidating, but the power to weight ratio in these, it's unmatched. It feels like a mini LMP car. It's actually really sick. Again, all different types of wheels here. We have Mercedes, we have the GSI, Moza, GSI, Fanatec. Pretty small. Yeah.
Wiggle my wheels like this.
And now we're getting our feet wet with Flight Sim. Absolutely insane system here as well. Check this out.
Putting it back on, what do you guys had to start with today?
All on a motion system, all cubic. And the really cool thing about this system now is that a lot of pilots and instructors are utilizing this as a tool for instruction, because to pass some of these classes, towards the very end, you pull this, and it actually ejects you from the seat. Not actually, but in real life, it will do that, and that's all part of the course. But yeah, let's get into the rest of this video, guys. I'll see you soon. Hey, what's up, guys? We are here with Morey, Super Trofeo GT3 driver. GT3, right?
Not quite.
Not quite. Almost there.
Yeah, almost there. Hopefully in a couple of years.
So yeah. So we're at the Podium One booth. We are checking out some of the simulators. You're going to shoot that way. A view to check out today with Morey on how this effectively communicates basically how these articulate and how it basically helps them out as a professional driver in the industry. So Al, tell me a little bit about your beginning journey, how sim racing is helping you as a professional driver.
So I started a long time ago in go-karts, like many drivers. Didn't really get into it real serious until I was a bit older. I was 14 at the time. And then I did some indoor karting and eventually moved into outdoor karting. An open wheel team here in the States picked me up to go F4 racing and later USF. So that was my open wheel kind of Formula Cars career, and then moving into sports cars and that GT3 kind of realm, I got a call from a team to do Super Trofeo. Yep. And then we moved into that, and then going into this year, then I've partnered with Podium One again for this third year in a row as well, to go have my third year in Super Trofeo. So awesome. Getting there, and then with simulators, it's huge. There's tracks on the calendar I'd never been to before that open wheel didn't go to. So you take these sims and go on the tracks, and I actually had never been to Laguna Seca until last year, but because of the preparation I did, pulled up to Laguna Seca after my time on this and won both races there.
Oh,
so
wow. Yeah.
It really does help, and I don't know much more proof I can give you than that,
yeah.
but yeah, that's so the preparation's the biggest key there.
Proof is in the pudding, guys. So you heard it here first. Sim racing is an incredible tool to help professional drivers like Morey basically sharpen his skills, get those lap times down, and basically articulate what's going on with the sim and some of these motion sims to make it as effective tool for him. So we got you in the motion system. You have the haptic seat.
Yes.
Can you feel the haptics in the seat currently right now?
It's actually crazy. Like, I'm going over the rumble strips, and you can feel like you're going over the rumble strip. Like, in previous kind of ideas like this, you just kind of feel like you go over something, but in this case with the haptics, you can feel the actual like undulations in the ups and downs of the rumble strip. It's actually incredible. You really feel connected to the car, and like rumble strips in real life, there's a lot of different types, and some help you stop the car if it's sliding, others will keep you sliding more, and this is really kind of, you're able really to feel, I'm going over a couple different ones now, you're able to feel how they impact the car in real time and how it wants to move like it does in real life, which is incredible. And you can feel it all. It's so nice to be able to feel rather than to think.
Well, Al, tell me a little bit about this crazy motion that you've got going on here.
Well, you just saw I just tanked a curb, so there's a lot of motion there. But pretty much exactly how it would be if I messed up the corner like I did if I was in real life. So communicating G-force in this is pretty much, there we go, we're gonna go in a circle. So yeah, that really did feel like I just spun out the car. You can see I'm moving back and forth just as much as I would be if there was G-force and actual implication in the car. Side note, this is not my reflection of driving, hopefully. But yeah, no, the motion feels, I have spun cars, that's exactly what it feels like. You kind of come to that abrupt stop and it swings back and forth. So even in spinning out and not doing well, it feels exactly how it should when you're not doing well. So I don't really know what more you could ask for in that sense. I really don't with motion. So the haptics are incredible. I've never felt anything quite like that before. And then you pair that with this motion system and so much angles of movement that it has, I don't know really how it's possible, but it is apparently. So great job, Podium.
Awesome. Thank you.
Tell me if you still up. It's 5 a.m. and I'm drunk right now. Tell me, can we still fuck? 101, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? I'm telling you just.
All right, Al. We have the new Say-Belt rig, Say-Belt seat, Ace-Tech direct drive wheel system with the Vero Motion. Did already a warm-up lap. What do you think so far?
It's pretty cool. I mean, the one that I have looks very similar to this at home, but mine is 3 years old. So seeing how far that they can come in 3 years and still have a very similar package is really cool. Awesome. Mine has the 4-axis motion like this one does, but this one has so much more feel to it than mine. It's amazing, like you said, this is all new technology, and seeing how much more realistic the motion feels, but out of very similar cost is insane. And we have the haptics kind of going on as well. It's very, very cool. The saw-belt seat feels fantastic as well. Very cradling, feels just like the real car. So definitely can feel like the rumble strips feel quite nice with this. Like I just went over one, I probably vibrated a little. But yeah, no, everything feels very good. The wheelbase feels nice and responsive and tight like it should. Of course, these cars are very stiff in real life, so feeling very connected to the tracks, and then having that mirrored in the sim is something that's very important as well.
Perfect. And then last point was, you know, there's a lot of motion systems out there, but not everybody has tens of thousands of dollars to spend. You know, I think this is probably a pretty viable option for somebody that could get, you know, at least into a motion system for a fraction of the cost. What do you think about that? You think that, you know, there's tons out there. You could spend tens of thousands of. What do you think it is for a fraction of the cost? I mean,
I think it's as good as you can get without spending that ridiculous amount of money. And even then, even if you wanted to, this would still be a very good choice and option, because in all reality, this is feeling, I've driven Road America 1,000 times, this feels just like Road America. So to be able to get away with not spending the big dollar amounts and still get that really good, tight, realistic feel, and I'm feeling everything, including that rumble strip I just ran over, you can't ask for a whole lot more. I mean, really, really is feeling just how it should, and especially, I've driven quite a few simulators, and this is one of the better ones. And it's impressive hearing that, you know, at a lower cost as well, so well done.
Tell me if you still up. It's 5 a.m. and I'm drunk right now. Tell me, can we still fuck? 101, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? Before I had you right in some more. Then again, I can be drunk.
say it's pretty much identical.
It is 100% identical.
Nope.
Yeah, it's the exact same wheel. I'll show you a video.
This is inside. This is a POV.
Oh,
Yeah, it's completely identical wheel.
that's
exactly the
crazy.
same.
I wonder how they do that. Like, with how they make this. Is it like, are they in a partnership with who makes his wheel for McLaren?
Right.
And then how does Asher replicate the exact same thing?
Right.
I don't know.
It changes, but usually it's licensing. So they're doing licensing with the race team or with the brand, and then they'll get copies of the wheel. So like, just like VPG over here, like they have the Porsche and the GT3
Right.
Mustang wheels. So they're getting them, copying one-to-one, and then building them from there.
You have to, I think, especially you got drivers that are trying to, you know, sim racing is such a big part of, you know, drivers training and everything. So I feel like matching it really helps.
Yeah, I mean, even come down to like materials and what you're used to just feeling, like that tactile touch stuff. Like, it's important.
Dave,
Isn't that crazy?
How funny is that?
It's like identical.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Exactly the same. I love it. That's so awesome.
It'll take us like 30 minutes to an hour to get set up, but we'll put it on this one.
So this wheel right here, guys, is the one-to-one replica to the wheel that is in my car, the GT4 Artura. It has the exact same TC and ABS knobs and the exact same button layout as the real car. This is really something that drivers will use and utilize to practice because seat time is so hard to get in a real car. So using the simulator is one of the best ways that drivers can prep for a race weekend, and especially when you have something like this from Podium One that is identical to the real thing. It's a very, very useful tool when you're practicing for the real thing.
Right, and there we have it, guys. That's going to conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Podium One, for having me. And most of all, thank you, PRI, for letting us have this opportunity, letting me, other professional drivers, also in the industry, have a unique opportunity to see why sim racing is such an incredible tool within the actual racing industry. It's actually really cool to see, like the perspectives that you saw here with Al Morey, the perspective of the Austin Jurors, Super Trofeo drivers, we have McLaren drivers, pro drivers, GT4, you name it. It's absolutely incredible to see how all of these different motion systems, the haptic feedback, the wheelbases, the pedals, how everything can clash together and now is meshing with real life scenarios with all the telemetry data readily available. It's really, honestly, it's incredible, you know, to see how all of this is finally meshing together as a useful tool in the real world as well. Thanks again, guys. Hopefully you guys are having a good week, and I have some exciting news right around the corner. I'm not announcing anything yet, but I am super excited to share some really important, really amazing news right around the corner. Again, thanks again. I will see you guys next time.